You're good to go, Sandy?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember what to do. I mean, it's not going to be anything extravagant. I don't expect a lot of people to stop by. I mean, it's a Sunday night, right? It's not a collab. It'll be nice to kind of just dip my toes in. Just, see who stops by. It'll be a nice little experiment for the future.
Do you have any idea of what you want to do with us in the future?
I've been thinking about it. I know it's not going to be a regular thing. I know me being on your channel, it's not going to be a regular thing anymore. That's fine, you know? Because it was never supposed to be a regular thing. I'm supposed to be here to help you. Speaking of which, how did it go? Courthouse this morning.
It went about as well as it ever fucking does. Talked to the sheriff, brought my problems up to the sheriff, and got threatened myself.
I swear, are these other in on it, or just be careful. Now that I'm not slamming clowns with Mossberg anymore, don't expect any legal help from her either.
You call it slamming clams. That's fucking disgusting.
With her it was.
Yeah, have a good night, Sandy.
Thank you, man. Good evening. You can call me Sandruby. Not my name, but what you can call me. Welcome to the 661. This is a little bit of a glimpse of things as they were long ago. long before Amanda came here. As you probably know by now from Amanda's writings, I'm a coyote's god. Technically, I'm an emissary of the gods. I'm about as close to a god as you're going to fucking get, alright? But before Amanda came here, about 15 years ago or so, I had a couple different personas before settling on what you know as Sandruby. And I'm actually kind of happy Amanda finally got to play Final Fantasy IV this morning, so you got to see what Sandruby is actually a reference to. Back in the day, I was known as Julia Impastore. I was a trendsetter, a fashion maker. It's kind of the big shit. And I had a club called the 661 that has long since I became Sandruby, has long fallen in disrepair. But while Amanda dealt with her things and had her issues, and I tried to work with my complicated relationship with Amanda, the place just fell into disrepair. Eventually, the cult that sprung up around me, those on the edge of town, you can see them in the background right here. Fucking beautiful. I had them, and I've been gone for like 2.5 months. I had them fix this place up. It's not the glory that it once was, but nothing's ever gonna be. So I figured I'd open it up tonight. Amanda had a collab plan tonight, but that was pushed back to next week. Because, you know, with anything, I think that's one of the reasons Amanda's likes one-on-one collabs. Because it's so much harder to wrangle all those cats at once. Plus, I feel like maybe her voice gets lost. She's always at her best when she's building other people up. So I didn't have much of a plan tonight. That was kind of the plan, not to have a plan. In a moment, I was going to open up the voice channel to see if anyone stopped by. Oh, hello, Malone. Confidential to Malone. Before Amanda left, she's going back home. Amanda said that she is gonna check her messages as soon as I'm done here. She'll get back to you. She just needs to calm down. She had a bad day at the courthouse. So this is the 661. This is the club I used to run back when I made all that money. You notice how all the women in Mahavre wear these chic, fashionable men's suits. Back in the day, Julia Impastore used to own the company that made those suits. Made quite a bit of money off of that. And as I was slamming clams with the district attorney at that time, a lot of that money went into her pocket. And it's only these days, after everything, that I've realized how much of a mistake that was. As a god, I didn't value money nearly as important as maybe I should have. Because even back then, I was mostly just thinking about myself. Mahavri is a broken and battered place. The roads are non-Euclidean, the sands are tainted with eldritch blood. I'd kind of given up. I'd fallen into decadence and debauchery. Now it seems like everyone's given up, so you know what? Let's bring back the decadence and debauchery. This time make it with VTubers. I think that's what a lot of Amanda's content is. What if, but with VTubers? So I might play a couple games. We'll see who stops by. I've not opened up the chat yet. I noticed a couple of Amanda's regulars are streaming right now, so they're probably going to stop by. But I don't expect going on too horribly long. This is just a bit of a road test, as it were. And you notice the last couple streams I did back in December were in fact road tests. I did not actually get to showcase what I do or how I act. It's mostly about trying out games Amanda already bought. And that's fine, I'm here to help her. I was never supposed to be a permanent fixture on Amanda's channel. She just initially fell back on me when she needed help when things got bad. You know? Here I am. So, let's see if I remember how to do this whole voice chat thing. And pull up the audio leveler. Make sure nobody goes down. See who stops by. Oh, great, Amanda. Tie the fucking microphone around the arm. Gonna help. So, voice channels. There we go, I think I'm in. Shout out to Malone for showing me how to set up the Fugi so that my own voice doesn't show up or anything. So we'll see if anyone stops by. If not, not a huge deal. I've got other ideas as well. Basically trying something a little new, something to practice in the future. Why the fuck did you do this, Amanda? I know it's... She's got her... I'm using her console, obviously. I always use her console. She tied her headset around the microphone arm. Some fucking reason. I think it was because, like, it was getting out of the way of her when she was typing. I don't know. So, yeah, for anyone who may be new to the channel, because they came here because of Amanda's Red Dragon Inn or Baroque streams, I'm not Amanda. I know we look similar, but that's because I am conscientiously copying her appearance. It's kind of a thing. My name is Ma'i. I'm an emissary of the gods that once ran this place, Mahavre. Mahavre is a small, autonomous desert region in Southwest America. The roads are non-Euclidean, and the sands are tainted with eldritch due to a war that happened here many years ago. This whole place is infested and rotting. And as its guardian, I can't leave. So what do? What happens when you try to fix things that just won't stay fixed? And you can't leave? Do you just sink further into it? Do you let that rot consume you? Do you try to run with that rot? Now I've been here so long, I've tried all the above things. I think for a while I'm gonna just try taking care of Amanda. That always seems to work out best. Amanda's not here tonight though. She actually spoke to her mom, Mother Splats, earlier today. Had a nice long conversation with her. That's always nice. Because I know they don't get to talk as much anymore. They're concerned about their health and everything. And they live on the other side of Mahavre. All the way on the other side. It's a fucking thing. So, you know, I have to be here. I don't have to have Amanda here set everything up. I could come in if I want to. But, you know, I've promised I'm going to start respecting her space. Anyone who has watched the channel for a while knows that
Amanda and I didn't always get along. When she first came to Mahavre as a isekai half run over corpse with gore dripping from the bottom half, dragging herself along the desert sands at her forearms, I saw her as kind of a physical specimen that I could study. Something to poke and prod, see what I can reverse engineer. And eventually that stopped, and I started seeing her as more of a person. There's actually, though, we don't talk about this, I don't think I've talked about this yet. There was a small point in time during our relationship where I actually kind of tried to mold her into a henchman. Someone working for me, someone who could do my dirty work. Of course, back then, Julia Impastori was dead and I didn't have any dirty work left to do. I guess I was just kind of leaning back on old patterns. We've all seen that, right? You don't know what to do, you panic, you get worried, and fall back on old times. Old patterns. Is it regression, or is it just knowing what works? That's a solid question. I don't know. The last 2.5 months I've been back in the cave. I've had some time to think about my position. Amanda does say she wants to let you know more about the various members of the story of her life. She does want to bring more people out here and stream as them. It's going to be a bit of an issue. Like, I know it's going to be an issue bringing Alpha Splats out here to stream, because she's a little hard to find, and it's almost impossible to get someone that big and muscular a 3D model. But, you know, there are apparently ways, like, supposedly in Vroid, there's a way to use a bodysuit that actually could kind of replicate something. And Agent Keen and all of them. Not the Rattlers, though. The Rattlers can fucking rot now. I'm having issues with the Rattlers recently. There's gonna be things moving on that. I finally have dinner. Well, you should have stopped by, Malone. I think we have food here somewhere. I'm not sure. We got drinks. You look at the table. We've got drinks, obviously. Problem is, there were some shipping delays because the roads are all non-Euclidean here. All I have is grenadine. Like those two martini cups right there. It's literally nothing but grenadine. Like, there's not a drop of alcohol in this fucking place. It's kind of embarrassing, really. Doesn't matter, though. Not to the ladies dancing in the back, because, you know, they do what I say. Yeah, for those who don't know, grenadine is kind of a bar syrup used as a cocktail ingredient with a sweet, mild flavor and a red color. So if you like those really fruity drinks, that's usually what's in it. But it's literally all we have here right now. I think it was kind of a joke. The delivery man couldn't get any alcohol out here. But you know, the red and black color scheme, now we'll get you some grenadine. Fuck off, lady. So he fucked off. And I don't consider myself a lady. The claws will come out at some fucking point. Wouldn't that make drink syrup? But yeah, some people like that. Amanda's more of a whiskey drinker herself, although I don't think Amanda has actually touched a drop of whiskey for a few months now. Like, she used to be a lush. Like, maybe not a total lush, but, like, she was functioning. She hasn't drunk in a long time. I know she said she wants to cut that out of her persona completely. Ever since she saw, I think it was one of her coworkers going through the DTs one time. She's like, no, I can't even have that as part of my streaming persona. It's fair enough. So yeah, a lot of that has to do with having the proper levels. I don't do any of that. There are far more intelligent people I can hire to have that type of thing done. So a little bit of chat, see if anyone stops by like that. I'd be surprised if this goes more than a couple hours. Yeah, just drop a little lore, letting you know what the 661 is. Amanda is trying to not plan as much. Like, she has her regular writing streams every month, the wrestling streams. She wants me to plug Case in Point on Wednesday. Geese Howard versus a random wrestler for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Takanashi Kiara has been injured, but the tag team match between Deadbeats Inc. and Bar Windfish will still be going on. There, Amanda, I plugged your fucking show. Alright. But she's trying to not, like, she would get stuff set up a month in advance. Which, you know, that's another leftover, another holdover of her job, her day job, that's Assault LLC. Getting things set up 1 to 2 months in advance. And there are a lot of things that she doesn't work that make things really good. For stream, there's a lot of things that she's had to unlearn since she's been here. And I'm here to help her in whatever capacity I need to. But I also had kind of my own vision for the 661. As far as the streaming place. You'll notice over the last few months, Amanda has been getting up at 3 a.m. because of her chronic spine pain. Chronic medical issues. Not going away anytime soon. Not with the healthcare she has. And there's some things I just can't heal. Especially with the way I am now. No, I'm not here to talk about that. So she's been streaming at 3 a.m. here and there. And in an effort to be more spontaneous, he's also been doing gorillas here and there. So I figure I might handle those. Let Amanda do the primary content, the long form streams, the wrestling, the collabs, things like that. And she can rely on me to take care of anything else. I think that sounds fair. And I'm happy to do it. Oh, shit, layering. Where's layering? Live television. That's another thing that I have that Amanda has to figure out and become okay with. Like, she gets really, really upset if something goes to shit during a stream. Things are just gonna go to shit. Like, last night she was hanging out with Drew and Sugar Blue, that jacked tiger fella. And she was so worried because, like, her internet kept cutting off. And, like, you know, still had a good fucking time. So, gonna waste a little time, see if anyone stops by. Like I said, if nobody stops by, it's fine. It's Sunday evening, and several of Amanda's mutuals are already streaming. And I don't, like, I did not give a specific time for when I was gonna open up the 661 again. I did not give up a specific time, because Amanda had stuff to do after Final Fantasy IV. She had to go into the courthouse. Even though it's Sunday, yeah, it's a little fucked up. She had to take care of stuff with her mother. So, you know, actually straight grenadine's not that bad. So, you know, just doing whatever, whenever. And I think that's the essence of a gorilla. Got a couple ideas, but unfortunately, they all involve unplugging the keyboard. And plugging in the mouse, which is probably going to tank something. Or plugging in the controller, rather, this old Xbox shit controller. Hey, talking about being hip and trendy and with it news. Have you heard Xbox is essentially dead? Apparently they fired the guy who was running it for like decades, the Xbox division. And they've replaced him with a guy or a woman who was head of their AI division. So RIP Xbox, you had a good run. You were very large in green and black. You had Halo. And I'm sure they had other games. Although I guess as a console you could probably just survive off of Halo. Probably. No Musume Almandari checked her ponies. Let's see. What gets the crowd going? What is already downloaded? Because I think Amanda's down to like 90 gigs of space. What do I have downloaded that gets the crowd moving? Ooh. I think I know. And I think I can run it while the 2D's going. Now, heads up, I'm about to chonk out a little bit. I'm going... You may have noticed that the camera is off for the 2D, and I've had it set to follow the mouse cursor. I'm about to turn on the camera because I'm about to stop using the mouse for a little bit. When it kicks on, it may slow things down a bit. So turn off mouse tracking. Then I kind of collapsed for some reason. Gonna load up the camera. There we go. Go ahead and recenter myself. I forget what tab that is. How do you recenter the camera? You know, actually, it looks like it's centered well enough. It's fine. It's fine. Deal with it. Taking in that lean, yeah. I'm not advocating any illegal. And plus it's purple. Lean is purple. That would destroy the aesthetic of the 661. We've got grenadine, we've got maraschino cherries, and we've got like tropical punch Kool-Aid. That's about it. So do I have a... No, I don't have a game capture. Let me turn off the BGM. Because this song is... There's one song in this world that gets everyone pumped. In the 80s, it was the Tetris song. And in 2026, it's the Balatro song. I'm just gonna hang out, see if anyone stops by. If not, that's fine. It's a weird time. It's not now. You can see that I move when I'm looking at the monitor to the left, and I'm put it behind the Fugi. So if anyone, no, I gotta move the Balatro behind the club. There we go. And now it's behind the Fugi, so if anyone stops by the chat, there we go. I was gonna play a little Balatro. It's been a while since Amanda played Balatro, so she's not trying to 100% it like Elf is. I give Elf all the credit in the world for what he's trying to do. Actually, 100% that game. I think he's like around Christmas. T1 Glistener Elf actually got gold stake in all the decks, I believe. The only one Amanda's got gold stake on is checkerboard, because she plays fletchers no matter what. So we are going to go ahead and make a little progress, but we're obviously not going to do it too much tonight. I have everything unlocked, all the jokers and everything unlocked, and we'll just see where the evening takes us. Go ahead and change the name of the stream now that we know what we're doing for a little bit. Loading up Brave. I've got another game that Amanda was playing that you might find interesting. I've actually got a couple. We're just going to chill and game and yap tonight. Not everything, Amanda, not everything has to be a massive epic production. Sometimes you just have a good time. Just change the name quickly. Balatro and more. Maybe that'll bring in a straggler or two. You gotta think about optimization. Bring up the Discord so I can see if anyone drops by. And I've made sure to let them know it's open voice chat, so drop by if you want. Don't feel pressure to, though. Like I said, I know it's a weird time of day. I know why am I trying to move my head with the mouse? I disabled the mouse so I can move around and have it trail me with the camera. Although it looks like I might have to stop that. It might have just been because of Brave. But yeah, then I tried moving the mouse again and wondered why my head wasn't moving. Oh, fuck. Fuck me running, baby. Play some Balatro. So, Amanda and I have been getting reds. We've got whites on everything. We've been getting reds. I think she only wants to focus on a few of the decks. We got red on black. Red on she's completed checkered. She got gold stake on checkered. She's only interested in a few of these. Anaglyph is fun. Anaglyph is fun if you edge for like the entire time. If you edge the whole time and you go into the final boss fight with like 10 anaglyphs, you're gonna have a fun time. Especially if you end up having 10 anaglyphs and you come across the perk that gives you negative jokers. So you clear that stage and you pull like 10 negative jokers. And then maybe you get like Swashbuckler. That's a key to victory. There are so many keys to victory in Balatro. Let's do one you haven't gotten read yet, though. Let's do Abandoned Deck. Abandoned Deck is no jacks, queens, or kings. Check it out. See how chunky it goes. Balatro's not too chunky. The other games I have, I may have to slip into something a little more comfortable. Don't be a fucking pervert, Malone. I'm talking about a PNG. But Balatro is pretty simple. Especially since Amanda turns off the CRT and the shake. It just finds it distracting. So, no, vouchers are... There are only a couple of vouchers I'm actually interested in. Now, abandoned deck, there are no face cards, so that makes a lot of things harder. Still get by on flushes, though. Two flushes will usually get you in, no matter what. Actually, the great thing about abandoned deck is that you will get a lot more straights, too. So if you don't pull a flush after a lot of attempts... Two pairs also. And with the right amount of jokers, two pairs is a viable strategy. Plus 3 discards. I don't like that, no. Plus 20 mults if a hand gets in. This is actually feasible for a abandoned deck run. So, let's give it a shot. Skip blind? Yeah, I'll skip blind for $25. There are a lot of things I'd skip for $25. Got a pair here. You can go pairs right now because that times 20 alone is going to carry it. Nice. Ooh, the burglar. Amanda loves the burglar. Her favorite combination is the burglar and green. Because green joker gets stronger when you play a hand and weaker when you discard. The burglar takes away all your discards. So you're forced to keep making the green joker strong. Like, she's had the green joker in triple digits. Yeah, let's get clearance sale. That's good. Drive down the price of everything. Ooh, card. Oh, wow. Card sharp is going to be a little bit hard to play with half joker. I might have to dump half joker. But if I can get a ton of... Oh, he's actually... Oh, he's holographic. He's got 10 mult anyways. Oh. I'm starting off with so many options. Midas Mask. It gives me Midas Mask on abandoned deck. I could turn any of these face cards gold. This game knows what it's fucking doing. Big amount of cannon pack. Let's start thinning out the deck. Don't want to thin out the deck too much. Can't make this much thinner. Because it's only 40 already. Like, Erosion works really well with this deck. Okay. Double my money. I've only got 2. Might as well play. Okay. And right there. And once the actual card sharp starts procking off. Hermit, buy that right now. Instant money. Another face card. Joker. 2 face card jokers on abandoned. This game knows what it's doing. Open voice chat if anyone wants to stop by. Say hello. Cloud9. $1 for every 9 in your full deck. You know what? I think I'll hold off. Let's start getting a lot of pairs to start getting that card shop to proc off. Here's a pair right here. You see, thanks to the burglar, we have 7 hands. So that's good 5 to 6 opportunities for the card sharp to get off. Discard each round. No, that's not going to work with the burglar. Free reroll, nah. It gives me Midas Mask. It gives me Reserve Parking. And then now it gives me Pareidolia, which turns every card into a face card. Fuck you, Jimbo. You're not welcome here at the 661, Jimbo. Fuck you. I'll take hack. Because 2, 3, 4, 5, that's half of my deck right now. One in 7 cards get face down. That's not horribly weird. Let's start ranking them by suits, or hand instead of suit. Get a low pair off to wake up the card sharp. Get a high pair off to actually get it to work. There we go. There we go. For the low and for the weary. I did have a monster coffee for tonight, ready for tonight, but I'm letting Amanda keep it. Her job is gonna be horrible tomorrow. It's gonna suck. So she's gonna need that boost in the morning. Permanently gain again. I'm working with the burglar. I don't need that. 2 pair. So this gains 2 pair. So this could like slowly go up. You know what? I'll take it. I like the plus 20 mult, but I don't like how it hamstrings your options. It really just hamstrings it. Stone deck. You know what? If I'm going to be playing a bunch of 2 pairs, having a stone as the 5th card might actually be nice. Free uncommon joker. No, I'm good. Okay, so get these going. Okay, so here's that 2 pair. Go ahead and buff up the pants. What can I toss out to try to get another pair? Toss out anything above 5. Or no, we can't throw out anything. We're playing the burglar. We have to literally play everything. Well, that's good because that means card shop is guaranteed to proc off on high card. So here's another 2 pair of pants. Take them to the cleaners. Press your pants. Amanda likes pants. Amanda likes slacks. One of the hardest things for Amanda generating out her old her old issue or outfit was she had the European style school blazer, and it kept giving her a dress when she wanted slacks. It's like they were trying to impose a sexual identity onto someone that's androgynous. I don't know. We'll get a two pair here. No two pair, but high card would be nice. Egg, ace, nah. Fibonacci would be nice. If I had Fibonacci and Hack, that's an amazing team. I'd be willing to give up the Stone Joker for that. Okay, so another Stone. Okay, two pair again. Oh, another two pair. And the Stone for good measure. There we go. Now just get a few good planet cards to upgrade that two pair a bit. See how lucky we get. Kind, straight flush, flashlight card. Nope. Where's the two pair? Starting to piss me off a bit. The water. Start with zero. Start with zero discards. When I'm playing with the burglar, does this game not know I'm playing with the burglar? No discards, that's fine. Just play everything that's higher than a 5, so that when I do get those pairs, Hack can re-trigger it. Oh, now we're in a bit of a situation. The stones are starting to take up space. That's fine. We'll just play the stones. It's still considered one card, so burglar procs off. There we go. I'm doing deck building, and it's literally deck building on Alice Stones. Telescope. Alright. It'll be easier to get those two pairs with that. Oh. This would make 2s and 4s much more useful with the Hack. You know what? Those stones are starting to get more annoying than they're worth. There we go. Now, when Hack hits a 2 or a 4, that's 8 in multi each. That's kind of why I'm hoping we get Fibonacci. Because that'll be +8 for 1, 2, 3, and 5. Fibonacci and Hack work amazing together. What else do we got? Nah, I need to get a little more money. More for the pants. Pants for the low, pants for the weary. Pants for salvation. Get rid of these stones right now. No, I should have played one card first. That way I could have procced off. Oh, I beat it anyways. That's fine. Venus is 3 of a kind. Hologram would have been good with stone, actually. Hologram, go ahead and add a stone card every turn. That'll add to that every turn. If I open this up, it's going to give me a hide card. Let's do the Arcana, see what we get from that. Sun. Lucky. I want to use the lucky, but this is the only thing that's in the hand right now that would proc off hack. So let's just get 2 tarot cards then. Judgment, random Joker card, sell that, and horrific 2 bonus cards. All right. I want to save that for negative Joker. Yes, please. Okay, all spade cards are debuffed. That's not horrible. Except now it is kind of horrible. That's fine. Prop that off with stone. Yeah, let's go ahead and bonus these up. Just because I've got hack, and it'll make it even stronger. In fact, I should start calling higher cards in my deck. See, all that hit him twice, and there's the... That's how you know you're good at Balatro. You get that great Joker synergy. Amanda doesn't do a lot of deck building. Like, that may be keeping her from the upper echelons of Balatro. She doesn't do a ton of deck building. It's more about Joker synergy. Ooh! Ooh! That's the best thing I could have asked for. Ride the bus. It adds mult every time you don't play a Jack, Queen, or King. 3 cards I don't have in the deck. Let's fucking go. Extra hand, that's always nice. Yep, Uranus, 2 pair. Sailor Uranus, Amanda's favorite sailor sentry, because she's an adult for one thing. And not worth dropping anything I have. I think I'm good. I don't know if this is going to take me all the way, but I kind of like what I've got now. Just get all these so I could play, so I could set up high card before I just throw out the stone. I don't think I want to skip anything anymore because every hand will buff up riding the bus. You gotta start buffing up my 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s now. And the stone. Just to get it out of the hand. Nice. Might crack open a little something harder later. Like that grenadine. So chips. That's not going to be nearly as useful on Ancient deck. Suit, wild card. Look. Yeah, let's make the 2 and 3 lucky cards, so they'll proc off twice when put them in the hack. No, I think I'm good. Oh, we got a chance in a little bit. Go ahead and play these. See if this lucky procs out. Nope. Here's another 2 pair for the pants. What are my pants up to? My pants are up to 20 right now. That is better. That's better than the ripped Joker, without the restrictions that the Rip Joker has. Ooh, it hit 20 that time. It procced off on the mult. Nice. That's just going to keep strong and getting stronger and stronger with that ride the bus. -1 hand size. Not a problem. Okay, it's a mild problem. But I've got 8 hands right now. Thanks to the burglar and the grabber. So I'll play this just so that the stone gets the benefit of card sharp. Because I've already done high card. I kind of want to start getting more lucky cards now. I kind of want to convert all my 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s into lucky cards. Although I'm still really, really holding out for Fibonacci. Because that would be 16 mult on my 2s, 3s, and 5s. Even Steven just gives 4 each. Oh, buff up the 2 pair. Now that I have the telescope voucher, I need to buy all the celestial packs I can to buff up that 2 pair. Misprint. Sure. Reroll the boss blank. The psychic must play 5 cards. That will fuck me up. If I'm just trying to do high card, that will fuck me up. Reroll. Well then. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Fuck. That's the wall, brother. Are we allowed to quote Hulk Hogan again now that he's dead? I know he was canceled for a while. You get rid of these because I have a pair, but I want to keep all the low stuff. Because I hack. Okay, play the stones so it'll proc off with card sharp. We're up to 12 with Ride the Bus. Nice. Let's see how the luckies get off. There we go. Yep, crack on that mega. Since I have the telescope voucher, that gives us the planetary packs are guaranteed to have the last hand you purchased. That's why it's a very nice voucher to have. $14 clubs, glass, read a joker. No, I'll just take the $14. Thank you. Buff up this high card. I've been using that a lot. And here comes the wall, brother. Okay, let's get a high pair just to warm up the card sharp. Because the card sharp only triples everything if it's a hand you've played before this round. And here we go. Here. Do you know what that is? It's what back in the day we called a swingers party. I'm violating Amanda's terms of service and rules. I'm not afraid. Riding the bus for 17 so far. Pants for 34. Keep trucking off. I don't mind stalling a little bit, going a little slow. Because every single hand is going to pump up ride the bus. There we go. I beat the wall with 4 hands left. Nice. I don't care about straights or flushes. I got $50. I'll spend a little money on the blank. On the rare occasion that it'll give it. For anyone who's curious about what the blank does, that triggers whenever you buy a level 1 voucher, that triggers the opportunity to see a level 2 of that voucher. Level 1 is blank, level 2 is an extra Joker spot. It's definitely worth waiting. Ooh, Spectral. Random kind of Joker. Why do you want to keep destroying my Jokers? Here, I'll put this on the A. Because optimally, I want to play 2 pairs of 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Just roll a couple times, see if I get Fibonacci. Oh crap, that was Uranus. I could have bought that one. Fuck. You know what? I might as well go ahead and blow all my money in the next shop. Because it's going to be set to 0. You see, the next boss is the Ox. And the Ox sets your money to 0 if you play your most played hand. Go ahead and get these off. Should have played a high card first, but okay. Alright, nice. Well, that's $6 right there. Might as well go ahead and pick up the overstack. Why not? That'll help the rerolls. Let's see if let's open this up. Oh, 2 more lucky cards. Nice. Ooh, ballot. Do I want to drop something for ballot? Yeah, I think I want to drop even Steven for ballot. Having something that can trigger 4 or 5 times. Nice. Oh, I should have re-rolled because I'm going to lose all my money. Oh well. Just did that earlier so I can go ahead and get the card sharp warmed up on high card. Not a ton of options right now. Not a lot of luck. Luckily, I got like 5 more hands. Alright, make both of these lucky. And I'll make this 4 first so that it gets hit by ballot as well. If this doesn't proc off, it's never going to proc off. Well, that was like 162 mult. Wow. Would Supernova be worth it? Check the run info. 2 pair, so it'd be 22 or 15. Pants are up to 42. No, I don't think it'd actually be worth it to take Supernova. And that's rare. It's almost always worth it to take Supernova. Oh, fuck. Violet Vessel. Very large blind. 300,000. Let's take our Celestial. Uranus and Neptune, just so Uranus has something to have fun with. One last chance to go shopping. Couples therapy. Nice. I should have made the stone card first. I want to keep this in my hand so I get another Uranus. But you know, here's the pair right here. And I get the ballot to proc off the molt. Go ahead and get this flush out because I really have nothing else I can do. Drag it over. There we go. That actually tears it. Hobo. Hobo is usually nice if you get him early so you can build around him. Well, let's see what's in here. Ceremonial, no. Don't have much of a use for any of these. Red card might be nice with Swashbuckler, but it's too late to change stream right now. Seltzer. Seltzer might be nice, but I can't think of, like... Ooh. You know what? We're so late in the game. I think I'll sacrifice the ballot for Seltzer. Because that re-triggers every single thing in the hand. Since we're literally coming up onto the last boss. Yeah. Very large blind. Okay, so proc off the high card first. Just clear all these out so I can start getting some of those 2 pairs. Wow, I came in at that seltzer at exactly the right time. Nice refreshing drink, just when you need it. Instead of all the bottles of fucking grenadine I have sitting in the back. Okay, now this one should proc off the card sharp. This might actually finish it. Nope. But I still got a couple lucky cards left. See my lucky cards come up. In the meantime, gonna double proc off these hearts. And again, both ride the bus and the trousers get stronger. Ooh, getting close. Fuck, I don't have another pair. Shit. There's 1 5 left. 2 4s, 2 3s, and 1 2. Well, this will both set out the seltzer and the Joker. Or the card shop, rather. There we go. Lucky, lucky, baby. Let's see how lucky we can get. $9. A lucky card hit 3 times in one hand. Too bad these chips are all virtual. Yeah. I could actually go for some chips right now, like some tostadas. Or what are the little ones that are shaped like little bowls? You can get a lot of queso in them. Queso. Queso. I don't think I could have said that any wider. Queso. Unless I said like quizo. That might do it. So there, yeah. I see this run collapsing pretty quickly. So let's just go end it here. There we go. Got a new sticker. Everything is nicer. You notice that my graphics are a red version of Amanda's yellow graphics. The graphic pack that she got from Parker Gaijin, the free use graphics, they have several different colors. And when she saw that she had red, as well as her usual yellow, she knew it'd be a perfect opportunity. Give me a little something special, and I appreciate that. Okay, so we got red and abandoned. No, I thought we were gonna abandon. I guess I didn't choose end run. Hmm. Let's try. Let's try painted deck. Painted deck on red stake. Let's get. We're red here in the 661. That's all color scheme. Let's see if we can get some red stickers today. Oh, free polychrome. That's nice. Oh, this is definitely a suit, a flesh deck. Definitely all the flushes, the 2000 flushes for your throne. When's the last time you've cleaned your toilet? Maybe you should go do it now. Like, leave the stream running loud enough that you can hear it. Go clean your toilet. It's probably filthy. Ooh, free. Hey Malone. Look at this photograph. Shit. I forgot to capture the audio of the game. I forgot to capture the audio of that fucking game. Y'all been listening to silence the entire time. Look at this photograph. You play that music and I'll kick your ass. How the fuck does Malone like Nickelback? I only got $10, so I think I want to do the buffoon pack on the Spectral instead. Ooh, Stuntman. You know, this might actually be not be that bad with that painted deck. Give it a shot. 250 extra chips, but minus 2 hand size. But the painted deck gives us an extra hand size, so. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. Yeah, let's get a couple more aces going. Crypto those aces. How the fuck are you gonna listen to Nickelback, really? In 2026. Oh, this one's gonna be a bit hard. Discard 2 cards you played previously. This one would be hard if I had the burglar, because that forces you to play. You can't just discard. So you would literally lose 2 cards every single hand. There we go. That's Stuntman already paying dividends. Yeah, I get Telescope because I know I'm just going to be playing flushes. You only get 4 jokers with painted deck, though. That's going to be the problem. Oh, there we go. Not doing a suit. Oh, I can't actually afford anything there. That actually makes the decision far easier. Yeah, that was a flush. The last one I played was a flush, so gonna have Jupiter. Anything else? No, it's all diamond. Joke's on you, I'm playing nothing but 5 cards anyways. You know there are moments playing Balatro where you think the deck knows exactly what it's doing. Hmm. I'm doing okay with stuntman and photograph so far. But I am really going to need to get some more jokers. Here. The bargain bitch basic Jimbo. Just to have something. Just to have something. Because that'll really help with stuntman. $82.32, nice. Bonfire. Campfire, you've got to be very, very specific when using campfire. There's a very specific strategy. Joker gains times 25 mult for every card sold. Resets when the boss blind is defeated. You have to have like Riff Raff or something for that to really work well. Something that'll just keep giving you jokers or cards. Like maybe per KO, something like that. You gotta be very... Gotta kind of build your build around it. You could use a free uncommon joker, that'll be nice. 1 in 7 cards get drawn for... Well, as long as everything is organized by... There we go. Organized by suit, that shouldn't be a horrible problem. There we go, one and done. That stuntman putting in work. Oh, a free stone joker. Just so I can sell it. A free holographic joker, okay. Building up the flushes just in case I get one of the cards that gives me something based on how many of a certain hand I've played. Right. Even Steven, that's not bad. But I have to remember, I've only got the 4. I've only got the 4 spots. But that Jimbo Joker, the bitch basic Joker, that can leave real fucking quick. Mulch for every time a playing card is added to your deck? No. Cards face down. Again, since I have them ranked by suit, that's not going to be the worst fucking thing in the world. A little bit of slowdown. I wonder if something's upgrading in the background. I might try playing Rogue Jack 21 in a little bit. Don't worry, I didn't break my neck or anything. I'm just laying back in my chair. Laying back on a little couch. I didn't even have to look at that photograph for that one. What we got for the Spectrum? Create a random copy of a Joker. Add polychrome to a Joker, destroy the rest. Single suit. Red seal. You know what? Let's scrap everything else and start clean with the Stuntman Spectral. No, Stuntman Polychrome, I mean. Let's go nuts. Let's start clean. The Bull, not good. +2 hand size, -1 hand. This actually neutralizes the Stuntman. Except at least 1 hand each round. So now I have Stuntman with no penalties except I have 1 less hand each round. That's actually really fucking nice. That didn't give me nearly as much though. Oh, even Steven, welcome back, my friend. Your presence is much appreciated. Free holographic Joker and lose $1 per card played. We'll just have to get this to proc off quick. There we go. This should cover it. Oh, it didn't do it, but that's fine, this will. $14 in the hole, but you know, I've been worse. Ooh, free splash. That's actually useless. Because I'm playing nothing but flushes. That is actually useless. Manical. One flush. That's all the discards. Hopefully I'll get 2 more flushes out of this. Nope. I think 2 pairs is about as good as I could do. And then get the ace out here for the splash. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Not knowing the numbers makes it more interesting, I think. Ooh, a couple freebies. Buy this just to sell it. $11 mult, but it's got polychrome. I got 2 polychrome. That'll definitely help. Well, flesh from the start, nice. I don't like that how that big blind is looking though, the wall. I don't like how that's looking. Yeah, I'll take the world. $20 per run, right? Go. Get this going immediately. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is going to be so close. Not enough. For the wall, I got this feeling is that I wasn't going to be enough. It's so hard when you've only got the 4 jokers. Plus, I was kind of hamstringing myself with Stuntman. I'll do one more, and then we'll see if we can get Rogue Jack 21 run. Because Amanda's already beaten a run of that. Let's do... Let's do something simple. Let's do blue deck. Plus 1 hand every round. Let's do the skip everything run, just in case we get missed a throwback. Let's try skipping as much as we possibly can. With a skip and a hop. Oh my god, you should see Amanda's timeline. Her YouTube feed is nothing but Donkey Kong remixes. He is the leader of the DK crew, after all. With a skip and a hop. His coconut gun fires in spurts. And if he shoots you, you might get pregnant. DK. Monkey Dong. God, Nintendo's gonna sue my ass. Ooh, straight flush. I'm an emissary of the Coyote Gods. I'm as close to a god as you people will ever see. I'm still terrified of Nintendo's lawyers. That is some scary shit. There we go. Get my freebies. Free family, 4 of a kind. I kind of had to build around that. What's in the pack here? Ice cream, that's fine. Everything in the shop is free. Except for the voucher. No. Go. Just because I'm going to need another card. I'm only keeping that family for the polychrome. That's it. As soon as I get something else with the polychrome, I'm dumping that. What can I get here? That's fine. Temporary solutions. Nice. A lot of temporary solutions. Let's go ahead and waste all those temporary solutions right now. Alright. Mm. Alright. Mm. This is not a good run at all. Oh, fucking misplay. This is not good at all. A lot of horrible shit this run. A lot of horrible shit. Yeah, let's just do black hole. Upgrade every single poker here. Go for the high card. That's kind of a fallback. No repeat hand types this round. I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on that torn joker with this one. Hmm. Nice. Now we got to start procking off the rip joker. We can do that best with this pair here. Because the ice cream and the rip joker alone are going to get me by with anything. You know what? Fuck it. So I guess this is a spades run now. It's a spades run now, that's fine. Double my money. $35 for all the blinds skipped. Nope, I didn't mean to play. I meant to discard. Fuck. There we go. Quite a lot of money, I'm surprised. About the fool. Get our Arcana pack going. Use death to turn this 3 into a jack. Spades. Pop open the fool. Get another death. New Joker. Stouts is about to die. Let's see what this gives us. The egg. I feel like it's a little too late in the run to get the egg. Although the swashbuckler. Take the swashbuckler over Misprint. Because this will proc off pretty well with the egg. Of course, that means I can't skip a single blind anymore. Because that egg's got to get stronger and stronger. One more discard. Let's see how many spades we get. Get those celestials. Get those Jupiters going. We're about to lose ice cream. Might as well go ahead and get Bella. Half Joker's been useless also. What else can I get? Ooh, Suck and Buskin might be nice. No, I think we're good. Little extra money. Go ahead and use the world right now, because it's going to dump a couple cards when played. Hmm. Not sure if I'm making it out of this one, guys. Hmm. Oh, there's the flash. Still possible. Now we get the burglar. Ooh, a negative red card. +3 mult when a booster pack is skipped. You know what? I've got so much money, I might as well go ahead and just start buying booster packs and skipping them. Might as well just go ahead and do that. Add to the price of that. There we go. I've had a bad run so far. I'm surprised I'm up to anti-6. And every round that egg just gets bigger and stronger. 80 chips for flush. They could drop sucking buskin for that. Got 17 spades left. Okay. Go ahead and play this as the 2 pair. At least that's something. Yeah, at this point I'm just playing so like inch closer to that 30,000. Okay. Yep. Bye. Skip. That'll be an interesting way of clearing out some mint cards. It'd actually be nice if I could stumble onto a four of a kind. Hmm. I always grab some making timestamps. Hello, Monado. Thank you for stopping by the 661. I'd offer you a step into voice chat, say hello, open voice chat, but um, I'm wrapping up in a little bit, anyways. I think 2 hours is good for what I was trying to do here tonight. I mean, if you want to say hi, that's fine, but not. It's cool. You were playing Shining Force, weren't you? You and Amanda with your Sunday RPG. She did Final Fantasy IV this morning. Amanda was so happy to finally get Final Fantasy IV going. Because she wanted to tell everyone what she... She's the one who named me Sandruby, actually. When she came across me, I had just killed off the Julia Impastori persona. And I was in the middle of Persona, so I let her give me the name. Why not? Didn't have a name for a little while. I was between Julia and Sandruby. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'll call it a night after this. I started Shining Force 2 a bit late. I was walking about fighting. Well, that's your thing. If that's your thing, Monado, it's not bullshit. It's your passion. Oh god, this is the 7th ante. Do I have enough time for the blank to proc off? This is literally only going to pay off if the ante 8 voucher is negative Joker. That is the only way that will pay off. The only way. Oh. Nothing good. Nothing good. Fuck. Gotta do some... The only recourse I have right now is some more deck building. I need to turn as many of these cards into spades as possible. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Might as well get something out of it. I'm out of discards. Fuck. Well, that egg is putting in some heavy lifting. That egg is putting in some work. Delicious egg. My favorite two Joker team, my two Joker team, I agree with Amanda. It's Green Joker and Burglar. But Egg and Swashbuckler's kind of nice too. Oh, the negative Joker. But it's just the bitch basic Jimbo. Little bitch Jimbo. Fuck it, 4 mult is 4 mult. Oops, skip it. Skip it. I think I'm just going to end up spending all my money on opening up booster packs I'm not going to use. Because every time I do that, that's another +3 for the red card. There we go. It's a good thing I picked blue deck, which starts me off with an extra hand. Pretty sure I have more space than anything else. Even though I don't think I've gotten a single 4 of a kind, just having that family sit there for the polychrome on it has been paying dividends. Open this up. Ignore. Open this up. Ignore. Do I want to drop anything for the scholar? I don't think I can afford to drop anything for the scholar. Oh, one hand type this time around. Alright. Did you ever try that poker roguelite? Oh, what's it called? Probably. I know Amanda has Rogue Jack 21, which is a Slay the Spire with blackjack. But I'm not sure about the poker roguelike. If you get the name of it or the link to it, drop it in the Desert Cord. Though I'm not 100% sure how often Amanda checks the Desert Cord, honestly. She kind of just uses it to drop stream links and stuff. No, Rogue Jack 21. Yes, Amanda has Rogue Jack 21. That's blackjack. And she actually posted one of her dubs a couple days ago. She's beaten it once. She said it was a lot of fun. She really liked it. Oh, brain is a bit foggy. Have you ever thought that maybe your air filter is dirty? Minato. That your brain may be filthy? See if you can go get brainwashed. I may not know how human physianatomy works. Okay, so I've only got 4 hearts. I might as well just go ahead and go in all in with the spades again. Yeah, it's been that kind of night for everyone. Amanda, she did Final Fantasy IV earlier, then had a really bad issue at the courthouse recently. That's been kind of weighing on her mind. It's been really upsetting her. Just like you go to the courthouse and just nothing actually ever comes of it. She's worried about spending too much time there when there's so many other things in her life. Because, you know, maybe there are just other things, other ways certain things are going to need to get handled from now on. Certain things you can't rely on. Certain people you can't rely on. 17. Open this up. Nope out. Open this up. Nope out. Oh, and good news. It's like this is the weakest level 8 Joker. Amber Acorn is a little bitch, honestly. Like 75% of the time, it's not going to matter what the order is. If I can figure out which of these is the polychrome on the first hand, it's not even going to matter. The filter is old and weary, but it still holds up. Good to know. Good to know. $45. Yeah, I'll take that. Do a big blind, just take the tires on this thing. Then blow every single cent of that, trying to get rid of the Amber Acorn. 29. Now, the way the deck is right now, I am going to have to proc off that molt. That 1.5 molt. But if I can figure out which one, and if I look very closely at the Jokers, I could figure it out literally after the first hand. Because they go from left to right. But the only one that's going to matter is the 1.5 being at the far right. Okay, so I hit 75k with 3 hands left. That's really good. Gross Miguel. I kind of want to get Gross Miguel. Just to see if it'll burst. I kind of... Oh, look at how much money I have. Isn't that nice? So, jumbo pack. Is there anything I could sacrifice for Gross Miguel just for the meme? How much is Hanging Chad actually doing? I don't have anything that synergizes with Hanging Chad right now. Nothing that actually makes one particular card procking off more powerful. Ooh, Supernova. I've had 29 flushes so far. So Supernova would give me 29 molt. Fuck it. Easy come, easy go. I just burst my banana. I burst my own banana live on stream. I hope YouTube doesn't mind. Steel card, that'll be nice. Okay, so this is the weakest, easiest, most bitch basic level 8 Joker there is. It just shuffles everything. So first of all, I just got to look very closely, figure out which one of these is the 1.5 molt. Because it doesn't, the order of the rest of them does not matter. Oops. Nope, that's fucked up. Close eye and see which one it is. It's the third one. It's the third one. So slide the third one all the way to the back. Dump all this. Here we go. Let's make this ace and this king the magicians. See how lucky we can get. We'll turn this queen into a stealing. See how much we can do off of just this one. Keep the jack just in case for next. None of them procced off, but that's over 40k right there. 12 spades, 2 hearts left. 2 hearts, that's kind of useless. Well, I'm out of discards, though, so... You should do it. Well, that was the egg. There we go. Had quite a few successful putting the red chips on today. You know what? This is going to be the last run of the night. Endless mode. Let's see how long we can go off the rails on this crazy train. So flush is up to 32 malt. Red card is up to 39 malt. Swashbuckler is up to 50 malt. And Jimbo's still here. Skip just for the add to the red. Anaglyph. $110, but I probably won't have the chance to spend it. It'd be fucking hilarious if I did that. Oh, well, face it, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Hold on. I think the game crashed. Controller's not working. Mouse is running fine. I'm moving okay. Oh, that was weird. That was fucking strange. Maybe it didn't detect my controller for a moment. I don't know. Flush is still the flush. Oh no, my one steel card is disabled. Fuck. That's 1.5 out the door right there. How many more spades do I have? 6. Enough for one flush. So this probably isn't going to do it. Oh, there we go. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards, wait. It's not going to be enough, but it was a valiant attempt. And you know, I died with a whole bunch of money, and I think that's the only real important thing in life. To you humans. So there we go, nothing but success. Nothing but success, and I know Amanda's going to be pissed about that. There we go. So I've been here 2 hours. Nobody's jumped in the divorce chat. I'm just going to close it down. Like I said, I didn't think anyone was going to just stop by the voice chat tonight. A lot of other people were streaming at the same time I was. And I did not give a specific time for when it was going to start. I was fashionably late tonight. That's my prerogative. But yeah, so I better step back. Behind the butt funnel. So here's the question. What is... I brought it up briefly at the top of the stream. But I think the big question is, what is my role on Amanda's channel going forward? I was never supposed to be regular. Like, she started booking me once a month. Doing regular streams. That was never my intent. That was never what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to help her when she needed it. And you know, she hasn't needed it for a while. This is my first stream since early December. So she hasn't needed my help for a while. She's kind of getting... The reason she's getting my help tonight is because initially tonight was supposed to be the first Stoke Upon Kingdom collab with Celia and the gang. But that got pushed back due to other commitments. You know what? Fuck it. While I'm here, I'll go ahead and pull up Amanda's schedule for this upcoming week. I got a couple interesting things. So this is what Amanda's got coming up this week. Wednesday morning, she said she hasn't gotten anything filmed for Case in Point, World Extreme Battle Pro Wednesday morning. So she's just going to have to do everything live. Then Wednesday afternoon, 2 p.m., earlier than her usual start time, 2 p.m. It's Buckshot Roulette and Gentleman's Dispute with Malone, Dead Mac. It's going to be very interesting. She doesn't expect Case in Point is going to go longer than 6 hours. Because I believe she said there were only 12 matches booked. But there's going to be some important stuff that happens on the show for March. No Friday matinee this week. Because Friday is Zosimus Tarkus' birthday. And he's going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And that's the time Amanda usually starts the matinee. But she's going to be stopping by, see his... I believe it's both his birthday, his anniversary, and outfit reveal. So you know he's not Corpo. If you're Corpo, they'd have done those on 3 different days, stretch the whole thing out. So no, there may be a gorilla on Monday, Thursday, or probably not Monday though. Now that Amanda's going to be busting her ass at work tomorrow because of bad conditions over New York, she works the whole Eastern. Her company works pretty much the entire Eastern Seaboard is covered by Desert Salt LLC. So when anything happens on the Eastern Seaboard from Maine to Florida, it fucks with her job. She covers the whole East Coast. That's why, even though Mahavre is an autonomous desert region, That's why Amanda uses EST for her schedules, because that's what she uses at work. So next Sunday morning, Baroque. Amanda's going to be alternating between Baroque and Final Fantasy IV till she beats one of them. And once she beats both of them, she's going to start Fallout New Vegas. And then Sunday afternoon, start of Dokapon Kingdom Connect with the Sealy gang. Sealy and one of his friends and one of his mods. It's going to be a fascinating time. And later this month, 2 more pay-per-views in March. Or not pay-per-views, but PLEs in March. More Final Fantasy IV. Amanda's not going to have a lot planned for her birthday this year. She's got other things. Like last year, she had like 13 streams in a week on her birthday week. This year, she's cutting back a lot. She's cutting back on a lot of things for her health. So the question is, what is my role in this now? My role is going to be to help her, as it's always been. If she wants to do a gorilla, I'll take care of that gorilla. If a collab is canceled, I'll do a replacement stream for her. If she's in agonizing pain at 3 in the morning and can't sleep, I might just entertain her with a little overnight stream. She wants to film 3 or 4 hours of working on thumbnails for a chill stream. I might take care of that too. Basically, I'm still going to be a presence on this channel. But you're not going to go know when. You're not going to go nowhere. Let me try that again. I'm still going to be a presence on this channel. You're not going to know when. You're not going to know where. That's how it was always supposed to be. So no one stopped in chat today? That's fine. Malone, thank you for stopping by. Minato, thank you for stopping by. Malone, Amanda said she may not get back to you until tomorrow. But, because she still has to get ready for work. But she will get back in touch with you with what you two are talking about. Lurkers, VOD watchers, Second Screen Saints. Thank you for stopping by the grand reopening of the 661. I am Sandruby, and I will leave you to your fate. Seriously. What the fuck am I supposed to do with 50 bottles of grenadine?